Hi, my name is Steve. I go to Northside Academy, Lincoln Park High School in Newark, New Jersey. I'm a rising sophomore. I know I don't look like a sophomore, but actually I am. My project is the RC tank, but for my modification, I added a metal cover for it because, well, tank without it being protected. And so, what it does essentially is that, similar to one of my peers, the first project that was presented, it goes forward and backwards depending on the bumper that is pressed. And so, the reason why I chose this essentially is because, well, from a young age, I've always been interested in military technology. As being, my mom's an immigrant, and so I've always felt like it's my obligation to like give back to this country. And so, like, I've always been interested in the Army. And so, now I'm going to go towards my demonstration. And I feel like, Joe, can you help me because this is pretty fast?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta tell me which way to stand. Here?
Sure.
This side? It won't go that way?
I'll try.
I'll just get ready. That's gonna go this way.
How it works is similar to the first period. On it, there's a chassis and a gearbox. The gearbox, you have different modes. I chose mode B, which is probably a mix of both speed but traction at the same time. So meaning that it would be able to move fast, but at the same time have enough traction to actually go up like some smaller objects. My biggest challenge was I just had really bad luck. My first controller just simply did not work, so I got a new controller. The second controller, the receiver was broken, and so I had to go through 4 different controllers, and finally, almost today, the receiver also broke again. And so I kind of had a huge panic attack just a few minutes before this thing started. But to reflect on the entire Blue Stamp thing, I'm actually really happy because within my school, Newark, New Jersey isn't really known for wealth. It's not really known for like having like engineering-based classes. We had an engineering class, yes, but within my school, however, it was all about 3D modeling, on which I cannot spend a whole year on 3D modeling. And when it comes to engineering, I want to get my hands dirty. I want to get my hands like, I want to have something I could touch and I could like feel proud that I created. And so Blue Stamp was the very few things, with the very few programs that actually gave me that option to actually go into this engineering field, especially mechanical engineering, which I love. Any questions?
What did you learn about yourself throughout the 6 weeks?
I learned that while I do have a certain like attention span, like if I feel like something is not going to work, I just won't do it. But Joe, I feel like was one of the biggest examples of like telling me to just like work throughout it. I realized that if I do something and actually put some effort, I'm actually able to do it. This entire thing, metallic thing was actually because the battery inside it was so super heavy, like it made everything unbalanced. So I created this entire structure not only to protect it, but at the same time to create some like a stable structure throughout the whole thing. And so what I learned about myself is that if I put some effort, even the smallest hint of effort, I'm actually able to achieve a lot of things. Anything else?
Have you crash tested it?
I haven't let him.
You didn't let me, but it did happen. Just before, I think a minute before we had to present, no, like a good 10 to 20 minutes ago, it fell off the entire table and it survived. And then after that, I had a heart attack, so I put it on the floor. Now, I didn't realize how sensitive the moves were, so it smacked against the wall and everything was fine. I'm proud of that. One more question and then, because we got to keep off rolling.
What were some problems you had with the PS2 controller?
A lot. There's that much. First, receiver broken. Multiple receivers broke. First one didn't work at all. Out the box, it was just busted. Second one, the pins actually like snapped off. Third one, I had to borrow from you. I'm very grateful for that. And that's the one I actually used. And it almost broke today too, so sorry. But other than that, I didn't have that much problem with coding. I just had like physical problems.